Hello everyone, welcome to budget analysis. We have 4 engine model for economic growth. Friends, watch this video at the speed 2x. So in the budget, we have 4 engine model. Out of this, the first engine is agriculture, second one MSME, investment, and final engine is exports. So friends, in this video, we will talk about exclusively agriculture. If we see the budget allocation for agriculture is 1.27 lakhs crores, slightly higher than the previous estimates, but lower than the revised estimates. So friends, if you observe the new schemes like we have Pradhan Mantri Dhanya Krishi Yojana, which is similar to aspirational district program, and we have Fasal Bima Yojana. Here, if you observe, they reduced the allocation. PM Kisan, again, it is stagnated at the same allocations like 63,000 crores. So friends, if you come to the 7-tier structure of agriculture. So in the union budget 25-26, we are getting some criticism regarding to falling of agriculture allocations. It means they are giving less priority for the agriculture. So that is the news introduction. We all know agriculture is a growth engine. We have identified 4 growth engines for the economy. In that, first one is the agriculture. They completely neglecting in budget allocations. We see some of the background or importance. Agriculture itself employs over 50% of Indian workforce. It contributes around about 18% GDP. It is vital for the food security, rural employment, and exports. So it is the importance of agriculture in India. When it comes to some of the challenges with regard to Indian agriculture, low crop productivity due to less investment in R&D and technology. Stagnant real farmers' income. Friends, if you observe past scenarios, input cost is rising and their real income is falling. So that's why we have ZBNF, zero budget natural farming, which is highly practicing to reduce the input cost. Lack of diversification. Majority of Indian farmers going for the wheat and rice because of MSP and climate change effects, which impacts again yields and water availability. So these are the major challenges Indian agriculture, but there are some other agriculture challenges. Friends, try to type remaining agriculture challenges in the comment. So let me talk about some of the challenges like rain dependent, fertilizer, pesticide dependent, lack of loans, majorly going for unsecured loans, finally leading to debt trap, MSP not available for all crops. So like this, there are different types of challenges are there. You can type your challenges below the video. So this is the overall importance and challenges with regard to Indian agriculture. Now, why should we give priority for agriculture in budget? Friends, if you give priority for agriculture, we can enhance our food security. So we have National Food Security Act 2013. So for that, we need to have more food grains production. Food security will help us, and at the same time, we can also export these food grains by adding some value content, right? So that is one thing. And farmer income rises. We all know in the rural areas, farmers are migrating to urban areas because of lower earnings in rurals in the agriculture. That's why they are coming to urban areas and doing some construction works and part-time jobs. To overcome that issue and migration problem, we need to give priority for the agriculture and budget allocations. Climate resilience. If you want to do R&D, do some investment in climate resilient or drought resistant seeds and to enhance irrigation projects, implementation, and precision farming technology. So for this, we need to have some allocations. That's why it is very, very important in the budget and to boost the rural economy. So if you give MSP and agriculture infrastructure, we can also improve rural demand and consumption and finally leading to the rural economy growth cycle. It generates the growth. So this is the importance or advantage if you give higher allocation in the agriculture in budget. There are some challenges issues. So friends, in the latest budget, so they reduced the budget allocation. If you observe, the budget estimates slightly increased from 1.22 to 1.27 lakh crore. This is the budget estimation. When it comes to key schemes like Fasal Bima Yojana, that is crop insurance, there is a drastic cut of 3,622 crores and no mention of national mission on oil seeds and only 1,000 crores for the pulse mission. Though there is some reduction and not mentioning of some of the important key schemes in agriculture. They ignored agriculture research and development. Only 21 crores increase in the agri research. That is one of the challenge and lack of support for diversification. So cotton technology, we have only 500 crores And fruits and vegetable mission, we have 500 crores. National mission on hybrid seeds, we have 100 crores. So these allocations are too small to create meaningful change. In the budget for agriculture, they introduced some of the new schemes like Dhanya Krishi Yojana, which is in similar to aspirational district program which started in 2017. So right now they introduced in this 2025 for the low productive districts with better credit access and infra. And Makhan board for Bihar is the another new scheme which has 100 crore allocation. These are the two schemes introduced for agriculture in the latest budget. At the same time, they are giving importance for the public-private partnership. So for large-scale infrastructure projects and to boost rural employment and demand, that is okay. When it comes to Narega allocations, again stagnant. Despite worker unions demanding for increased wages, the allocations are remain stagnant. It means they are not going to increase wages. So friends, Narega, one of the important scheme which needs higher allocations, and these concepts help us to write in various questions. So it has social audits, so you can mention that concept in governance, and it helps us to provide rural employment, women empowerment. So women are accepting as the workers, and income, daily income they are providing income support. Now we come to another structure, aspirant views. So we need to believe in the long-term infrastructure investment. At the same time, being a critic, you can argue that direct farmer support is missing, crop diversification is underfunded, and neglect of remaining areas like livestock, fisheries, horticulture sectors that you can mention. As a practical person, you can suggest we need not allocation, we need structural reforms such as better MSP and rural grid expansion, investment in climate resilient farming. These are the structural issues. If you address these issues, then agriculture will boom. And finally, you can conclude despite declaring a priority in the budget, government failed to allocate sufficient funds to support farmer incomes, climate adaptations, and research. The lack of direct investment in rural employment schemes and stagnant Narega funds and reduction in crop insurance like Fasal Bima Yojana, suggesting that continuing fiscal neglect. To ensure sustainable growth in agriculture, India needs a clear policy shift towards direct farmer support, increased R&D, robust implementation of diversification programs that you can mention in your answers. These are the key points. So friends, thank you for watching. We will meet in the next video.